Oh, crap, over here. Okay, this actually needs to get plugged in, I think. Plug this in. Oh, that sucked. I didn't do that. That was weird. It like shocked me when I plugged it in. Okay. That. Let's see. Set up. Oh, my tripod is going to heck. The tripod does not want to stay standing. Alright, you guys are at an angle. I feel like that tripod is going to just tip you guys right down. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, we'll see if it holds up. I gotta go soak feed. Okay. Hey guys. Hey guys. Alright. So feed. I got feed here. And now, due to Moo's, the comeback on Moo's test, I now have to start giving him electrolyte solution because he is dehydrating. Goodbye and good luck. No. You're a dork. So basically, I'm waiting until I get more people on so I don't have to explain it too many times because I know it takes a bit for people to get in here. This is a probiotic, which I also have to give him 2 on. Is this, let me guess, Live has decided to be ridiculous. Has the Live decided to be ridiculous? So frustrating. Hey Moo. So here goes the years when Lovey is allowed to be by Moo, or they're not separated. She'll push him away from any form of food. So I have to go to the probiotic for Moo, and I have to go straight to him, get her out of the way, and give him, he has to have his probiotic, he has to have his drugs, and unfortunately, the test results came back that he does not have Lyme's disease. So I don't know if I can explain how frustrating that is to me, because, but it makes sense because he's not getting better. So their next course of action would be do more testing, but right now they're waiting for some of the other tests to come back because he was tested for everything with anything that's like bug related, like any type of parasites, any type of fly related illnesses, stuff like that. So the Lyme's test they rushed and it's not positive. So that means he does not have Lyme's. But the vet that saw him said Lovey has screwed up her fly mask. Can you please go out? Go out. Lovey has screwed up her fly mask. I'm gonna help her get it back on. There. The antibiotics are the same if he has any type of internal parasite or whatever. So they're keeping him on what he's on unless the test results show otherwise. And they should get those back in the next couple of days. Next course of action is to have a chemistry panel run on a couple of other tests done to figure out what the heck is going on. But in the meantime, they may or may not have to give him an IV. I mean, guys, I'm frustrated. Because I just thought we had nailed down what it was and that he was going to be getting better. And we haven't, and he's not. So I'm frustrated. He's also quitting, like, really bad. Like, I separated him from the other horses last night, which I don't even know if it's good or bad to separate him from the other horses, because when he separated from the other horses, he is he's almost worse. He wants to be with the group. He doesn't like to be separated from them. But if I don't separate him from them, the other horses are a lot of times mean to him. So what do you do? But I don't know. I'll let you guys analyze him and see. You guys watch him a lot. See if you guys think he looks how he looks. I don't know. I think definitely quitting a whole bunch. That's for sure. Yeah. No. So the horse isn't down. He's been sick. We thought it was Lyme. So uh, this is medicine that I have to give to him. I've been giving to him twice a day for the past 4 days, and he doesn't have Lyme's disease. They ran a test, and it came back that they didn't have it. He didn't have it. So now they're also testing for other bug-related parasites. I'll show you guys how we do this. We're going to be giving him this medication. So basically, he gets, nope, I gotta make sure it goes slow and then it gets filled. Nope. Sometimes I'm getting air. I don't want air, I just want medicine. There we go. 20 milliliters twice a day. So after that next test result comes back, gosh, I got it all over myself. This is how I roll. Like, that's my life. But test results come back then. If it's not a bug-related illness, he may have to have IVs to help with like the inflammation that he's experiencing, and then more testing would be done. Then a chemistry panel would tell if his liver and kidneys are functioning correctly. Because older horses, if that is off, you can tell that they're passing, basically. But he doesn't think that that's the issue. But there will be more testing that will need to be done for him if that other test comes back negative. So, oh dang it, I don't have a halter or a fly mask on him because I had a fly mask on him and he was out in the pasture out here and he lost it. So thankfully I have another one, but I didn't get it on him yet. I just saw him come with no mask. So normally I just hold the mask and he takes the medicine, but I don't think this is going to work very well without something on his head. So I'm going to go grab his halter. Let's do it. Let's grab his halter so that I can do this, because it can be a bit not fun. Let's see here. What do we got? Let's use this one. I'm going to set this up here on top of the gate because he already doesn't like it. He doesn't associate well with that. Can you guys please not touch it? These two will fool around with anything and everything. So here's Moo. Hey, bud. Ho. Yeah, ho. Just gonna put this on him quick. Now Moo's upset because not Moo, Normie. I'm not taking him out, Normie. I just gotta give him medicine. Don't be jealous. Oh, good boy. So he's walking like, you guys will see. I'll show you in a video. He's walking pretty stiff in the back end still. I'm gonna give him his medicine. I know it's gross. Good boy. Good boy. Ugh, yuck. Nothing like getting it all over too. Something like food is on my, he must have been eating something, so it's on my hands and everywhere. Hold on. Got a water trough right here, so I'm going to try to get some of the stuff off. And nothing else got to dry. Use your shorts, use your shirt. Okay. I'm going to go let these guys out actually in our pasture. 6, almost 6:30 here. We're from Minnesota. I rescue horses from the kill pen. Moo is one of my rescue horses. He's not been feeling well, so we're working it right now, trying to get to the bottom of what's wrong. But this is Moo that I just gave medicine to. This is Lovey. She had a halter grown into her head. She's an Arabian mare. Sweetheart, very sassy. There she goes. That's Normie. Oh, there goes Moo. Well, look at him. Well, look at him take off. Wow, he really took off. He's all the way at the end of the field. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign that he's felt good enough to run today. To really run. Holy mucket. Holy moly. So those two came from the kill pen. And then we have 2 minis here. They are on a dry lot because they have feet problems. So both my minis are on a dry lot. This is Rosalina. Hi, Rosie girl. They have hay in the hay bag over there. You see it right there? They're just a grazing animal. They always are trying to graze on here, even though there's really nothing for them to graze on. They try to anyways, even when they have a hay bag full of hay. Oh, they're still running. That's funny. The horses are still, I don't know if you guys can see them out there. They're still running. They are fired up. I don't know why. All 3 are running. This is interesting. Usually they'll go out, sometimes they run, a lot of times they walk, and they don't just keep running. Okay, they're settling down now and actually eating. That's weird. They don't normally do that. But I think Little John is inside. I think Ava might be brushing him actually. My daughters spend time with them. Here he is. John! He's camera shy, she says. John! Probably not the greatest idea. This is Little John. So these were both from a kill pen as well. Here's Little John. Hey, buddy. Hey, say hello. Say hello to everybody. So, hello, Lisa. Mickey, he just got cured. It would be nice. It would be nice. Maybe his medicine is kicking in and maybe he does have some type of bug-related illness. I mean, it's possible. That would be great if he was starting to feel better. Hey, everybody. Sorry, I'm just going to go back through the comments. I'm really bad at comments. If you've been on my lives before, you know I suck at comments so very much. But no, Moo, they told me to start putting electrolyte solution because his test results showed that he's dehydrated, which is not good. So I started putting electrolyte solution in his soaked feed. But we're waiting for some more test results to come back, and then if we can't figure out what's going on, he will have to have IV with medicine to help him because he's been stiff, but he just ran. And he wasn't stiff when he was running. He was just really running. So maybe he's feeling better now. I don't know, but it's been a long few days. So I wanted to welcome. If you're new here, welcome. We're in Minnesota. These are our chickens that are very soon going to be leaving. We are placing the chickens for the winter, and I want to explain something to you guys. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a regular here, I just want to explain something that's going to be happening. The chickens are going to be leaving. On the other side of my horse area, there's a chicken area. And on the other side of the chicken area, right here is the chicken area, I have another horse area. Okay? We're going to be pulling out the wall that divides the chicken and the horses. And we're going to have a very large area for my horses. This is because I know in the future I will be rescuing again. And it is best to have a big open area with two entrances, entrance, exits. And we know this from experience. Horses don't like to feel trapped. And we have wanted to do this for a while. So this is happening in the next couple of weeks. The chickens will be leaving and we will be opening that up, and that will enable us a lot of flexibility when it comes to bailing, and a lot more comfort for the horses, because they will be able to see each other and associate, and we will be able to have a wall built. We will be able to have them separated or together. It will give them a lot more room. There will be a lot more security. So that will be happening in the next couple of weeks. Like I've said to you guys before, I do, beautiful place. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, John. It is lovely here. I'm very blessed. I'm very fortunate. I don't take it for granted. I'm thankful for it every day. It's so lovely here. Tonight, after I get off this live, I'm going to be coming in here with the mower. I put the blade up, and I'll just go over this. This is our dry lot. These are weeds and things. The horses don't touch any of this. It needs to be mowed down. I was going to do it this past weekend, and it got away from me. I didn't get it done. Also up here. Another thing we're going to be doing for our viewers, if you guys have seen, there's like super chats and ways that you can give money, and anything I make off my channel, I always tell you guys, goes 100% to my horses, to my rescues. 100% of it goes, anything I make off my channel goes to my rescues. Rosie girl, little John, hi baby. How are you, baby? You're such a good boy. Moo and Lovey. And what we're gonna do is Mike and I. Mike is my husband. He built this for me. He built my shed down there for my big horses. He built my shed for my mini horses. And we decided he's going to build me a huge plywood like plaque. And we're going to have little squares. And anytime we get a donation, or anytime somebody like sends a super chat over a certain amount of money, we're going to write their name down, and we're going to wood burn it on there, and we're going to have a giant plaque in my tack room with all of the names of the people who donate. We thought that would be an absolutely amazing way to honor people that give, because we have been beyond blessed with people that have been willing to support our channel, support our horses, support what we do, send words of encouragement. And we just thought, we want a way to give back to people who do that. And so if they don't want to be recognized on there, they don't have to be. But I have a huge tack room, and it's not huge, but I have a huge wall on it that's empty. And we're going to put that up there, and I think it's going to be awesome. So we decided to do that. Haven't started working on it yet, but that's our plan. And we're going to like have some horseshoes and some pictures of the horses on there and stuff too. Don't you have problems with venomous snakes? We have not here, but normally we keep everything mowed, and we keep the grass down here. Oh, thank you, Melanie. I have a sister named Melanie, and I like the name Melanie. Um, I was going to ask, my brother watches your horse for you. He just turned 12. Jen Lee, I'm sorry. I just saw this now, but if your brother is watching, um, a shout out to your brother who just turned 12. Happy birthday. His name is Mick Gore. Okay, sometimes I don't know if people are joking or serious. So if that's real, happy birthday. Um, so this is live in Minnesota. I'm live in my horse pasture in Minnesota. Um, we'll come walk out here. My husband put in some new stuff for Wi-Fi, so we're hoping we don't lose reception, but it has happened. You look like a turtle. Thank you. I love turtles. What kind of turtle? Oh, darn. You got removed. Bye, Felicia. I like turtles. I'm going to take that as a compliment. I don't mind being called a turtle. I've been called a heck of a lot worse. Turtle's great. Thank you so much. This is Lovey. Miss Lovey. Hello, darling. This is Normandy. Both of these are Arabian horses. Hey, honey. Yeah. This is my big boy. He's such a good boy. He's my baby. He's my baby. How many acres? So we have 5 here. Just the pasture is 5. Puppers. Hey, girl. This is Moo, who hasn't been feeling good. Hasn't been feeling the best lately. Hi, but he seems to be doing all right tonight. Hi, honey. My beauty. That's my beauty boy. He's such a sweet horse. Just saw a gelding pop into the kill lot today, guys. A beautiful, beautiful gelding. Gated. Reminds me so much of my Moo here. Very, very thin. Like, thin. Upper teens. Needs weight. He just reminded me so much of Moo. His personality. When the guy was like talking about him and then like doing the walk around. The horse looked very, it had similar characteristics as Moo does. I'm sure he'll get, and he's gated. I'm sure he'll get bailed out. I also saw one that touched my heart a little bit today in the kill pen. It's a mama. She's 8 years old. She's gonna have her first colt, and she's in the kill pen, and she's huge. I mean, she looks like she could. She's huge. I mean, it's just absolutely heartbreaking to see her. You know, I know what it was like to be pregnant, and I did it 4 times. To have to be in a situation where you're being passed around. She's expecting a baby, and now she's exposed to all kinds of illnesses and sicknesses, and she's carrying this baby, and it's her first full, so she doesn't even know what she's doing to begin with, and then to be exposed to all kinds of diseases just absolutely crushed me. And she's a beautiful horse, calm and gentle, and they're riding her around in the kill pen. You know, she's big. Hey, look what I just found. This is what I was hoping to find out here. This is Mr. Moose. This is to protect him from the flies. I never know women can have baldness. Oh yeah, women can use a hair clipper, just as good as men can. Yep, nope, hack that off. That's funny. I didn't know women could have baldness. Oh heck yeah, we can. Do whatever the heck we want. A lot of people don't, but I tried it a couple years ago and I liked it, so that's the style I have now. I'm gonna put this on him, guys. I'll set you guys down here. Yeah, boy. Ho, ho, good boy. Ho. Good. Hold on. Oh, oh boy. Oh, good boy. No. Now, let's keep that on. How about we shall? How about we shall? Keep that on. This one was Phoenix's, and it does fit. It's a little bit loose, but it does fit Moo. And so in order to keep using the items that people donated for Phoenix, I've decided to just keep, just use as many as I can for other horses.
Which horse is Blue John?
The red one.
The red one, okay. And can I ride Normie later?
Maybe. I gotta see what later brings,
Okay.
but maybe. Hi, Lovey. So do you see all the flies that are trying to get to their faces but can't because they have their masks on? The masks are for flies and gnats and biting bugs that really just bother them. Um, Anyone else here raising and breeding? So I'm not raising and breeding them, but I love Arabians. They're very close to my heart. Norman is my heart horse. He was my very first horse. He's amazing. He's amazing. He's 17 now, but he has been a first horse to me, my husband, and all of our children. I love Arabians. I do not breed them. But Norman and Lovey are both Arabians, and they definitely hold a place in my heart, a special place. They're amazing creatures. It is a lot of work. Um, it is a lot of work to take care of these animals, but I always say it is not as much work when you enjoy what you do. And I think that's true even of like people's occupations. Um, if you enjoy what you're doing, it makes it far less work. And I really love caring for animals. I love kill pen horses. I love rescue. I love seeing transformations. Um, at times it's very difficult. Um, we put a horse down last week um, after after 6 weeks of trying and just got a really difficult um, a result I didn't want to see and something I didn't want to do. Um, it is very, very difficult sometimes to rescue. But that is the risk you take when you pull a horse from a kill pen, and it's a very high risk, much higher, because you get older horses, they're not honest with you, you don't know of the problems, and it doesn't always work out. And it didn't work out with Phoenix, and it's just it's not always easy. But I enjoy doing it, and it hasn't made me lose heart. Like I told you guys, I always look at the kill pens. I'm still looking at the kill pen, and like I'm ready to be open to rescuing again. I'm ready to be open to it. Am I open to it yet? No. But if one speaks to me, am I willing? Yes, 100%. Because I'm not going to let losing a horse break my spirit or bring me down. Like I did everything I could. We gave him a peaceful ending, and we gave him the dignity that he deserved, and we gave him love, and we gave him food. And so I'm just reading the comments. Yes. So I think, yep, and that's exactly it, Mary. Like everyone, because I shared his life and him so much on this channel, there's some things like that we need to do and process through. And there's even like just this, I think, fear that you need to overcome first. Um, because there's this fear of losing, because the first horse I ever bailed from a kill pen, I lost. We had to have him put down after 6 months. 6 months of working with him and seeing an insane transformation in a beautiful horse. We had to have him put down, and that was crushing. And then I was always nervous, but I had so many good outcomes. And then to have that happen with something different, but to lose another horse, to lose Phoenix was just like it brought back that fear all over again of bailing from a kill lot and then not having a horse make it. It is just very difficult. Can I brag a little? Oh, oh, that's very cool. End up showing. Very cool. Spruce, bro. You did what you could. Exactly. Yes. Anyone who bails from kill pens and does rescue, you guys can brag all day on my channel. Welcome, brag. Talk about it. It should be recognized and appreciated because I know firsthand how much work it is and appreciate people that are doing that. Now, puppers needs. Here's the deal, guys. We have 47 likes right now. My dog Puppers, I don't know where she's at, but if she's not around, I can see that Daisy's out there, and Daisy will gladly take some treats. I have chicken hearts. For every 20 likes that we get on this channel, for every 20 likes, the pup gets a treat. So we are currently at 40. So that means I'm 2 treats behind. And the dogs, oopsies, shut my camera off. Oh dear, now I flipped it around. Okay, the dogs know what this means, and they like it when I go on a live because they know something delicious is going to come their way. So when I get out the phone and the tripod, there you go, baby.
And the only top puppies have a shake.
Oh, that's good. Oh yeah. So Basie got the treats today. But if we get to 60 likes, I will find Puppers. I'm not sure where she's at. She went, there she is. She's in the pasture. She caught something. Yes, she's currently catching a mouse. Um, so, I would like to take this time to thank our moderators. Thank you, as I like to say, for keeping insanity to a minimum. Thank you for getting rid of the Felicias. And thank you for being a part of the channel. You just do more for the world than you understand. You do very much good. And so I appreciate you guys very much. You take your time and then you come here and you spend it with me and you help make it so I don't see a bunch of dumb shit in my comments all the time. So I appreciate you guys. Tossing racetrack horses. I've heard that. Sporting live horses. Yes. Oh my gosh, I've heard that too. Oh, that is so heartbreaking. Yeah. And you know what? If people come, I appreciate people coming onto my live. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for supporting, liking, subscribing if this is your jam, if horses are your jam, if rescue is your jam, if you like animals in general. It's kind of what I do rescue, but that is what we're about here. We're about rescue, we're about loving them, we're about giving them a retirement home. In most of the cases of horses I've had, only one has been placed otherwise because of his situation. He fit better with someone else, and that would be Big John, who my page is named after. BigJohnandFriends.org is where you can go. That is our website. You can read about our rescues, what we do. You can donate. That looks good. You can donate. You can sponsor a horse. You can buy off the wish list. You can just go on there and read about them. I encourage anybody who donates to actually go read about what we do and read about what we are first. This is Rosie. When Rosie came to us, she was super, super thin. And she's putting on weight really well. And since I started giving her some soaked feed. She's really doing well. And her and little John are getting along much better, but they have a lot of separate time. I found that that helps them. So little Rosie here, she will be locked in. We have this wonderful shelter that was donated to us. So somebody donated. If you've been here a while, you remember we had several lives where we were building the shelter. My husband helped me build this. He built it. I helped him a little bit. But he designed it. And then this is the shelter. So what we've been doing is taking Rosie for about 2 hours of every day. And we put her inside here for about 2 hours every day. We give her soaked feed. We give her hay, fresh water. And we keep her in there away from little John. And that time that they have to be apart makes the time they're together 20,000 times better. Now, if you hear her, I don't know if you guys can hear her calling. Do you guys hear her calling? She's looking for him. She's looking for John. My daughter took little John out. My daughters like the ponies and they like to work with them and they like to do things with them. They do all kinds of stuff. They don't ride as much as they do like groundwork and leading them around and brushing them and doing their manes or their tails and just spending time with them. Doing desensitizing. Melody is big into like doing desensitizing. So she's calling to him because he is not here. She's upset. She's calling. It's so funny because we had a period where we thought it would be best to separate them because they were fighting so much. And now it's so funny because it's been the exact opposite since we've been separating them some. They want to be together. Here's Puppers. Ooh, okay, 5 more likes and Puppers will get a treat. And she's actually back. She's going to go in the pool. I just put water in there and it looks like I could put new water in there because she loves water, but she goes in the mud. So here's little John. How is he doing?
He likes grass.
He likes to eat, and he's not supposed to eat a lot of grass. So Ava has to not let him. She can't let him eat, but he wants to eat. He wants to eat.
Yay.
Hey, Puppers, be nice to the little pony.
Oh, braids are still in.
Weird haircut. Is it? I feel like this is normal. I go to Walmart sometimes and I feel like 50%, 50-50, maybe the people have their hair cut like mine. So is it really that weird? Also, like, where's the fun in being like everybody else? I guess I'd rather be different. Like, if I feel like doing something, I kind of do it. Which leads me to the...
He's following you.
Hi, John. Hi, John. Rosie's very upset. Yeah, what, some of these people, do they have nothing else better to do in the world than to come on here and just say dumb things? Be nice or you will be removed. It shouldn't be muffled. Does anybody, hang on. Is it muffled, you guys? It shouldn't be. It's on my head. I think the earpiece is, hang on. I'm trying to fix this because I know is that better? Is this, okay. So you guys have to tell me because I know there's a lag. You have to tell me if it's better now. Okay. Let's see if it's better now. There's little John. He's out there hanging out. And the cats are going in here where they're not really supposed to be going, like put up a fence he landscaped here a couple days ago. But yes, I think it's better. It's better. Okay, okay, okay. All right. So, anyways, it's almost 7 here. It's almost 7 o'clock at night. And I need to do some mowing in here. And I like to mow, I will only mow if the horses are out in pasture because being so close to the mower can kind of freak them out. So, um, I'm watching Ava and Little John. This is kind of funny. He's being kind of a stinker. You know, it's funny because I was talking to my farrier and he's like, little kids handling those big horses isn't really, it's the little horses. The kids trying to handle like the little horses, that's kind of interesting. It's like, yeah, that's 'cause the little horses just tend to have a lot more attitude. It's funny. The smaller ones can still be kind of goofy. Okay, the sound isn't perfect, but okay. 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 So you guys, without further ado, I'm gonna jump off, and the reason that I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to um, get Moo inside. I have to give him his soaked feed. I'm sorry that I didn't have better news about Moo, but I'm also kind of excited because I just watched him run into the pasture. You guys got to watch with me, and he hasn't done that in a while. He has to feel a little bit better, otherwise he wouldn't be doing that. Um, but I'll keep you guys posted. Um, as per usual, I'm still, I don't have a video for Phoenix yet, but it's in the works. Um, I'll keep you guys updated on what happens with Mr. Moo. The chickens are going, and we're going to be really expanding here and changing the layout. The other thing that will be changing for the winter is that Rosie's still calling. The mini shelter will be moving down next to this building. They'll be right next to each other for the winter. So that'll be changing. So do have some changes coming up, and some things that we're going to be working on here, getting ready for the winter season. Um, Pupper, stop! Is she chasing?
No, he's going on her puppy running after him.
Oh, yeah, you can't chase him. Look at that hairdo.
Are you trying to eat my leg? He's good at turning this
Yeah,
way,
he
but
is.
he's not good at turning that way.
Yeah, and I think that he needs to actually have. So his deal when we got him was that his back feet were growing out about 8 inches. So if you look at his little feet here, ho ho ho, ho ho, his little hooves, see how they're not quite correct yet? Well, when we first got him, what, 6, 8 months ago, probably now, we got him 6, 8 months ago, his feet were grown out about 6 to 8 inches and he could hardly walk. So this is a huge improvement, but our farrier is still working on them. But he thinks he can get them pretty much so he can walk completely correct. He can actually run now. Um, he has he's quite full of attitude and spunk. Um, but his feet have definitely come a long way from the time we brought him home. Yes, I do. I will. I'll do a comparison video because yes. Can you keep him out here? Because after we're done, I'm going to take a picture because I have the before picture. I have the picture when we brought him home, and I'll just snap a picture right now and I can just put them side by side. Um, he is he is such a sweet little boy, and I love his personality. His personality is just one of a kind. He is adorable.
His
He
nose is so
still
cute.
needs to lose some weight, but from the time he came to what he looks like right now, his weight has definitely got much better. He was very, 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 very fat when he first came here. Of course, he's still not where the vet wants him to be at, but he's a lot better than he was. Oh, Brad, thank you. It is my pleasure. It actually truly is, to be honest. Um, very fortunate to do what we do. I'm very, very fortunate. All right, so we're going to get an after picture of him. We'll do a side by side. Puppers, no. Puppers, no. Puppers sometimes thinks, oh, we're almost to 60. One more like. One more like, and we'll be at 60, and then I will give Puppers a treat. We're almost to 60. We got it. We got it. Whoever that person was that clicked that like button and changed Pupper's world forever, thank you so much. Here's Puppers. And she's going to have, Puppers, we're getting low on these treats. We are getting low on the chicken heart, freeze-dried raw chicken hearts. We're going to add these to the wish list because these are just her favorite. Absolutely loves them. They're her favorite. So she's so happy. No Lyme's disease. He does not have Lyme. He does not have Lyme's. They're waiting for the other tests that are like for parasites and bugs, any kind of fly related. They're waiting for those, but he does not have Lyme's. So a bit frustrating. But the other diseases are treated. The other diseases for different parasitic ones, apparently a lot of them are the same treatment. So he's keeping me on the treatment plan until we get the test results back. And then we might be doing more testing and we might be doing drugs through IV. I hope we don't get to that point, you guys. Just pray we don't get to that point. So we'll see. Yep. We'll find out. Yes, so this is Minnesota.
Welcome to Minnesota.
All right, guys. What do you do with the money? Mary under the knots. What money are you referring to, my dear? Oh, okay. You are deleted. I have no idea what she's talking about. Um, yeah, Moo ran out to pasture today when we opened the gate. He bolted out and he was running a lot. So I have a good, that's hopeful. Um, he was moving well. I'm starting to add electrolytes to his water because the test results showed that he is slightly dehydrated. So I don't give specifics on location because people are creepy and this is YouTube. Um, so I don't give specifics. I've already had people comment or send me an email saying, oh, I don't live that far. I'm going to come to your place and I'm going to visit. And no, you're not. I don't do that. I don't offer tours. This is a home. I have a family. I am protective of my family. And no, absolutely not. And you don't tell me what you're going to do. You could ask, but I would most likely say no because this, because this is YouTube and probably not going to do that. But you know, and if you come uninvited, I mean, you'll be greeted by, gosh, today I was in a car that was not my car. No, it wasn't. No, it was my car. No, I was in my side by side. What a car that's not my car. The side by side. She didn't know right away that it was me, and she came charging down the hill, and I was like, oh my gosh, no wonder the Amazon driver gets nervous because when she charges, she just looks like she's gonna kill you. This is her. And just when I usually hold the phone,
Sit.
she looks pretty little.
Sit.
She's not little. She's just
Good
a
girl.
big dog.
Sit.
So, yep, sorry. I'm happily married. I'm happily married, and you probably honestly don't want to put up with me anyway. My husband's a saint. People who've met Mike can attest to the fact that he's a freaking saint. He's a good dude. All right, I'm going to shut up, stop talking, go mow this down, take a picture of Little John's feet and do a comparison picture. Ava has a whole lot of mayhem going over here. She's holding a cat, holding a pony. Puppers, stop, please. And Puppers is ridiculous. Everybody take care. Peace out. We're going to do this one take at a time. I will see you guys on the next live. Keep you posted on Mr. Moo. Everybody have a great night. Thank you for jumping on the live. Thank you for liking or subscribing to this channel. Thank you for supporting it. I'm going to keep doing what I love the best. Wait a minute. One more hilarious thing that I have to say before I go, because I literally laughed my freaking buns off about it, is I got I, I I just want to say this. If you're watch my YouTube and something bothers you or triggers you and you want to go, I completely understand. But and I respect that, because this is America and you have the freedom to make a decision, and if you want to, you can bow out, you can go, you know what I mean? If something bothers you about something I do or something I don't do, whatever, whatever. But I'm going to be who I am, and I'm going to do what I do here, and I'm not going to alter it because somebody sends me an email that they don't like something about me. And not even like a nice email saying like, oh, hey, I love constructive criticism. This is just like blatantly nasty. Um, and saying a bunch of things about me that are not true based off of a 20-minute live of me riding a bouncy horse after having a few glasses of wine. I just think that it's very interesting how judgmental people judgmental people can be. And I can promise you guys something. Anybody who watches this channel, if you're new, if you've been here a long time, I'm authentic. And I'm not putting on a show here. This is real life. When you guys come out with me out here, this is real life. This is my life. I'm not making it something it's not. It is what it is. You guys come out with me sometimes. One time you came out with me, we had a dead chicken in the water trough. You know, one time we were out there and Melody was chasing the chicken down the road. Sometimes the horses are acting like fools out there. Sometimes we're cooking. Sometimes we're doing stuff with the bunny. Sometimes we're doing stuff with puppers. This is real life. I'm not going to give you any made up BS on this channel. You just get what you get. And I drink maybe once a month, and I don't go live, but that time I did, and I was just having fun. And I can promise you guys what you're going to get from me going forward is the same ridiculous content, whatever comes up. We have laughed on this channel. We have cried on this channel. We have made jokes on this channel. We have had serious conversations on this channel. And that's what you're going to get more of going forward, because I don't BS well. And so when somebody comes at me for something like that, it's, I'm sorry, and you have the decision to remove yourself, but do not come at me judging me and condemning me to hell. I just, it was actually quite humorous, honestly, but still, I'm not sure where people get off doing that, but you know, I honestly had a good laugh, but you also have to try to be kind to people. So it's just like, well, you can do your part by removing yourself from my channel because you don't like something that I did, but also do your part in being kind and not making up things or saying nasty things about somebody that you don't know. Clearly, you don't know me. If you're judging me off that 20-minute video. Anyways, it was honestly funny. And the thing about it is I just don't drink. I just don't drink very often. I just don't. And it's not because I don't like. I love wine. I love wine. I just don't do it often. I have diverticulitis, which is a issue with the stomach. I don't do it often because of that. I steer clear of sugar and flour and processed foods and those kinds of things. And so I really just don't do it often. I don't like need to drink to socialize. I'm a very social person. I'm very chatty. I'm very talkative. I don't need to drink to socialize. My husband doesn't drink a lot. We just don't. We like, there's always so many things to do, and I like to be productive. And I found that if you're drinking a bunch, you're usually not as productive. And so I just don't. But, but, anyway, can you walk next to horses? Well, I just did. If you want to rewatch the live, I'm actually the blueberries and watermelon. That's what it was. It was blueberries and watermelon, and it was absolutely freaking delicious. Okay. Yeah, you do. And, you know, technically I don't come on lives drinking or doing things like that because I just don't normally. I don't know what the heck got in. I know what got into me. Wine. I just, I was just having fun and letting loose. And I think it was kind of good for people to see that side of me as well because it's been a depressing week. So this is Little John. Ava's leading him around right now. He is being a bit of a sassafras because all he wants to do is eat. He's on a dry lot normally because he has issues with his feet. So he cannot be. Puppers, go. Go. So he normally cannot be on much grass. So he has a snack occasionally. This is Little John. Little John came out of the kill pen and he is getting better. He had really bad feet when we got him. He's doing much better. He's a little bit of a chunk. This is Rosie. Rosie is busy at the hay net. Rosie also came from a kill pen. She's an ex-Amish pony. She's a senior, still over 20 years old, and still working on putting on weight, but she's doing amazing. The other three are actually out in the pasture. And I can get them in here with treats. Yeah. And that's the thing is there's a difference in having a few drinks and letting loose and being like falling over, slurring your speech. You don't remember what you're doing. I've never been that drunk. I've never had that much to drink where I don't remember what I did. I always know what I'm doing. I'm always in control of myself. And I think there's a big difference. There's also a big difference in doing it all the time and doing it very occasionally, which is me. It's so occasional that it's very occasional. Let's put it that way. I'm going to get some treats. Thank you to the person that donated like a lot of treats. I'm putting treats in here and I'm going to call the horses in with this and then they can go back out because it's not their time to come in, but I will bring them in. I don't have Mustangs. I have 2 Arabians and a Kentucky mountain horse. Moo is a mix. He's Kentucky mountain horse mixed. He's like a mix of gated breeds. Sorry, I should have said it was going to be loud. He should probably go in because he cannot. It's going to be loud because I whistled to get him to come in. Come on! Poppers! No! This is Lovey. Oh, girl. That's for me. Mrs. Moo. Abe, you should probably put him back now. Yeah, he's a sass. So right now they're usually out here at night. The sugars in the grasses are the highest in the afternoon here. So since we don't want them getting a ton of sugar into their systems because of all the issues that sugar can wreak havoc on them, the sugars in the grasses are highest in the late morning and afternoon. So during that time, my horses are not out. They're only out in the morning, early morning, and then back out again at nighttime. Um, and so we kind of have a rotation on, we have them kind of on a rotation. Oh, yuck, skunks. No way. Yes. Yes, I like the gated horses, honestly. Yeah, the horses are out on 5 acres of pasture in rotation. They love being out. But they also like to come back in. They rest in front of the fan. They eat off of a hay bale, which we need to put a new one in here, but we were letting them eat that down. Um, and this is where their water is, and they hang out here. They do well. They do great on rotation, and they have started to know, they know when it's time to come in. They know when it's time to go out. We have such a schedule, and horses just thrive. The horses and the ponies thrive with a schedule of things instead of just being all over the board. They really like the schedule. Oof, yuck. Cities make me stressed. Oh, don't even get me started. Don't even get me. I can't do the city. Mm-mm. I just can't. I just very briefly. Otherwise, it's the peacefulness of this is very calming to me. It's very peaceful here, pretty much all the time. Even with 4 kids, it's peaceful. It's just very quiet. Too much everything. Sam's mom. Too much everything. Yes, that's a good way to word it. All right. Well, I am. Oh, I'm literally carrying everything. I've got this on here. I've got this on here just in case I need to put stuff in. I just kind of. I like to put treats in here for the horses. So stick treats in there, or I'll stick my phone in there, and then like if I'm doing stuff because I'm going to be mowing, a lot of my things don't have pockets on them, and then I end up being like, where should I put stuff? So I've ended up just wearing this thing around a bunch, and it actually works good. And I just put stuff in it that I need. I actually like it. Okay, Klausy, hello, Klaus. Say hello to everyone. Klaus is our inside kitty that thinks he's an outside cat. That's Klausy. Klausy, say hello to everyone. This is close. Klaus is the best. Okay, guys. Everybody take care. Have a great night. I wish I had better news of Moo, but I think we're making some progress tonight. He looks a little bit better. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. Thanks for jumping on the live.